Hola, my beautiful lotus flowers. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. As you can see, this is going to be something very different from what I usually do. And the inspiration for this type of video came from the heavy emotional energy that I was trying to work through between the two eclipses we've had and the Mercury retrograde energy. This time around, that energy really impacted me so heavily to where I broke down a few times and I had a lot of emotional weight that I needed to purge. And upon doing a poll on Instagram, I found out that a lot of you were feeling the same way as well. So, with that being said, I wanted to make a video recording myself doing things that help me reset my energy and my life after I've gone through maybe a rut or I've been feeling uninspired, depressed, whatever it may be, whatever the reason is you clicked on this video, this is for you. And this is all stuff that I was going to do anyways, and then I was inspired. That's the bright side of the emotional energy I dealt with, is it inspired me to create something new for all of you. So for all of you who've been watching, thank you so much for waiting for this video. And for all of you who may be new, I really hope that you enjoy this new creation of mine. So without further ado, let's watch my reset routine. When I feel the need to reset, the first thing I jump to is self-care. Even if I don't feel like it, if I've been feeling down on my looks and how I physically feel and everything, then I definitely force myself to do something to take care of me and to take care of my appearance. And this is not to sound shallow, but for a lot of us, it's okay to take pride in your appearance. We do naturally. And who cares what other people think? This isn't about whether other people find you attractive or whatever. This is about you and how you feel about yourself. No matter what, the more that you take care of yourself and make yourself feel good externally, it adds to how you feel internally. It's not everything. If you make it everything, then that's where the problems come up. But it does undeniably add to how we feel internally. So self-care is key. And for me, I love to do a face mask. I love to do a hair mask. And I like to let the hair mask sit while I do chores around the house and whatnot. And we'll get to that in a second. But as for self-care, please, please do not overlook this if you are feeling down on yourself. It's super important that you take the time to nurture yourself physically. That is a key way to get the stagnancy out of your system when it comes to feeling like you need to reset your life. After I've started my self-care and have a hair mask sitting in my hair, I like to start cleaning and organizing my surroundings. One of the first things I always do every time I feel like I need a reset is purging clothes and things that I don't need anymore. And I actually do this very often, but especially if I'm feeling any type of sadness or anxiety, and especially now with the energy that I was dealing with, like I spoke about in the beginning, I felt like I needed this more than ever. When we start to feel the way that we feel, when we feel that we are depressed or anxious, a lot of times there's things in our lives, whether it's people, objects, or ourselves, there are layers that need to be shed because they are no longer serving us, and it can make you feel these negative emotions. So, purging your surroundings is super important, and doing it often can prevent that energy from stagnating in your environment. So for me personally, I did feel like I had a lot of clothes that didn't really fit me anymore. It didn't fit who I felt like I was blooming into. It definitely felt like a huge transformation period in my life. So I wanted to start with clothes first and foremost, and I prioritized those. I started by taking my clothes, dumping them all on the ground, and just going through them and sorting them out between things that I do definitely want because I actually wear them, things that I wear but I don't really like to wear, I don't feel good in, so I get rid of them, or things that I definitely don't wear at all, like ever. and I need to stop telling myself that I'm going to wear it one day when I never do, and just throw it out. But really quick, before we continue talking about my cleaning organizing, I cannot forget to tell you guys about my favorite headphones to wear while I clean, organize, exercise, sleep, meditate, all types of things. If you watched my spiritual nighttime routine video, you've seen these headphones, but I must mention them again here. They are called Dormy headphones, and they're just a Bluetooth headband that you can slip over your head and connect them to whatever device that you have Bluetooth on. They are super, super comfy, and the sound quality is way better than I had expected when I actually purchased them for myself. They're just really comfortable and convenient and easy to wear when I'm doing active activity or when I'm resting or whatever it is. They're just super versatile. So if you want to get yourself a pair and try them out yourself, then you can head to the link in the description below and use the code LaBlue, my last name LABLUE, at checkout for 15% off. I promise you will not regret it. Definitely get yourself a pair if you are in the market. Now, once I have started purging clothes, then I start doing my laundry and removing my bed sheets so that way I can wash my bed sheets, because your bed holds a lot of stagnant energy as well. And you collect a lot of germs on your bed, so you definitely want to clean those too. So definitely washing my bed sheets and then doing laundry and everything is super important. And once I've done that, I start tidying up my room. Just make everything start to look good in my room. Make sure that I vacuum it, dust it, and just make sure that you're getting all of that leftover clutter and dust and everything that's just causing your room to be stagnant. Stagnant is the word for this video, apparently. But anything causing stagnancy, get it out, clean it out, organize, whatever it is you need to do. After I have finished cleaning my room and organizing it the way that I want to, and I have the laundry going, then I'll head to the kitchen, because when I am feeling down, I really start to see it in my surroundings. Usually I like keeping my space pretty clean, but honestly, when I'm feeling that way, I just let things around me stack up and stack up, and it just adds up the weight more. It just makes the energetic weight I feel even heavier, but I just can't help it, It's just really hard sometimes to do those little chores or wipe that one dish or whatever it may be. So, I definitely need to wash the dishes at this point in time. So I head to the kitchen and I wash the dishes, make sure all the clean dishes are put away, that make sure anything that needs to be organized in the shelves are organized, wash out the sink, all of that good stuff. But organizing in the kitchen does not stop there. I also let a lot of things just go in the fridge, unfortunately. It's such a waste of food, but you got to be understanding with yourself when you feel this way. So don't be hard on yourself, but I did let some food go bad in the fridge because I didn't want to make myself anything. I didn't want to wash dishes to cook myself anything, and I just wasn't watching my health like I usually do. I wasn't eating as well as I normally do. So I threw out the things, first off, that went bad in my fridge. Then I proceeded to clean out whatever things that did not need to be in there anymore. things that are just maybe not that good for me or whatever it is that I might have collected from this time period to make room for the new nourishing food I was going to buy when I went grocery shopping. And I didn't record myself grocery shopping, but I did go grocery shopping, I promise. Once I do that, I will collect my laundry and my clothes and everything from the dryer, and I'll make my bed, make sure that my bed is all nice and neat and made up. And it is one of the most satisfying feelings when you've washed your bed sheets and you have like clean, neat bed sheets. I don't know, is that just me? Maybe that's just me. So once my room is all set up, I'll take down my calendar and it's time to plan and organize. For me, I am all my big 3 signs, my rising sun and moon, are all mutable signs. So I can have very like chaotic energy where I'm just kind of everywhere. But I have a deep inner desire for organization because it keeps me sane. So if you're anything like me, organization, guys. But I make sure to plan my month every month. And so I wanted to plan for June since we were reaching the beginning of June when I started recording this video. And if you're going to do something like this, create a calendar for the following month, be easy on yourself. Organization is key, but do not set yourself up for failure by over organizing and over planning and creating too much for you to do, because creating way too much for yourself to do can backfire on you, because then it will lead you back into the place that you were trying to get out of, because you'll start to feel like it's impossible to accomplish all of that stuff that you planned for yourself during the month of June or whatever month you're watching this. And then it'll just backfire on you. So just be realistic and gentle with yourself. There's no harm in just having at least one thing that you get done every day. Even that alone makes a massive difference. Massive. Once I've got everything clean and organized the way I want it to be, I make sure to immediately cleanse the space energetically with sage or palo santo. The reason I'm using white sage in this particular video is because I'm cleansing the overall energy. Palo santo tends to be a lighter energetic clearance that's better for just getting out negative energies or heavy energies. Sage is a lot more powerful and is more so for starting a clean slate, and it just felt right intuitively to use sage this time around. And I actually did meditate that day, but I did it later before I went to bed, so I didn't record it. I'm sorry. But doing things such as this, yoga, meditation, energetic clearing practices, rituals, whatever it is for you, are very important to helping reset your energy and help put the final stamp on starting a clean slate. Lastly, and definitely one of the most important parts to this whole video, is reigniting joy into your life by doing things that you enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Reinvigorate your life with hobbies that you haven't done in a while. I have literally attempted to film myself for like 3 days straight now at the gym, and I cannot remember, guys. I'm so bad at documenting myself. So anyways, trust me, I went to the gym. I don't know if you can see like the sweatiness in my scalp and everything. My hair is like all messy. And this, I also use this at the gym, and it is covered in sweat. You can wash it too. You can take like the headphones out and wash it. Again, my link will be down below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. But anyways, it is sweaty and moist. So trust me, part of my reset is making a plan, a realistic plan to go to the gym. So I highly recommend if you're trying to reset, go to the gym. I'm so proud of myself. 3 days straight in a row, which is making me feel so good. I feel such a difference just getting in touch with your body again and getting in touch with your muscles and feeling your muscles sore and everything. It really is important to stay connected to your body somehow, no matter how you find that, through dance, through physical activity like a sport, or through weightlifting, whatever it is. But I'm just really, really proud of myself for that, and I would have included me working out as like part of the vlog or whatever, but you know, I just can't seem to remember to do that. But yeah, things that you love to do, such as for myself, that's playing with my looks. I just don't really wear much makeup these days after we had to wear masks and everything, and it just made me not really care as much about makeup anymore. And this isn't a bad thing, and I'm embracing that. But I started to see that I was just looking at myself blah. I didn't feel excited by the way I looked. So I was like, Marissa, play with your hair, do something. So I started playing with new hairstyles and putting on just a little bit more makeup every day, but just something light and fresh to make my face look more bright and make myself feel like I'm doing something every day to take care of myself or look after my looks. Like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is very important. It can make a big difference. And for me, getting out of the house and just going to relax at cafes is one of my favorite pastimes. There's just something about it that's so relaxing. So I made sure to take some time to do this recently because I just fell off of getting out of the house and just going to a cafe and just relaxing and reading there. I love reading at cute little coffee shops and cafes and breakfast places whenever I get the chance. So doing this was definitely a lot of fun, but one of my favorite parts of this entire reset routine and was reconnecting with nature through a walk. And this has to be one of my favorite walks, and I feel like it just touched my heart even more than other walks I've had in nature, because the wildlife was just beaming with energy. They were all so active, and usually when I go on these nature walks, you don't really see much wildlife, but this time around, there was so much going on. Oh my gosh!
Wow, it's huge.
How
It's a snapping
cute! Oh my goodness!
turtle. It's so big.
Look at him!
Where did he go?
He's hiding. I don't know.
He ate that thing like a...
Look, he's dragging it. That it just filled my heart and it made me feel more energized because I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you're an animal lover like I am, then maybe you get it. But it just made me so happy and it felt so good to feel the heat and the slight sweat, and I don't know if that's gross, but anyways, leave it to me to romanticize the idea of sweating on a nature walk, right? Such a Pisces thing to do. Anywho, moral of the story is enjoy yourselves. Reignite joy into your lives. This is one of the most important things you can do when you are feeling tired, stagnant, anxious, or depressed, whatever it is that you're feeling. Please leave a comment down below if you can relate to this video, if you have any words you want to say on this video, or share your experience with these feelings. I would love to hear from you, and so would everybody else. And for more content, you can head over to my Facebook group, the LaBlue Lotus Facebook community, where we talk more about astrology, spirituality, and using those for self-transformation. For a more personal side to my content, you can head to my Instagram at Marisa LaBlue as well. And you can watch these videos if you haven't already, because if you enjoyed this one, you'll definitely enjoy those. Once again, I cannot thank you enough for choosing to be here just the way you are, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Adios.